Good morning, YouTube. Kiss up to God. How is my YouTube audience this morning? To God be the glory for all the wonderful works that He does. We're thanking God for another do over, thanking God for another day to get it right, for another day to pray again, for another day to go to church again, for another day to love again, for another day to hug again, for another day to call that person you need to call, for another day to apologize if you have to, because I'm sorry. It's very powerful, and that person might need to hear that. My name is Jennifer Brooks. I'm your Southern Belle. Thank you for joining me again this morning. Happy Sunday. Oh my goodness, another day to get it right. Glory to God. Today, my son helped me come up with this title because this is kind of a hard title because I don't know how to bring it to what I want to say. But he gave me that knock knock. I said, that's cute. Knock knock. Who's at the door? These doors that we're allowing people to come into. And a door is an access to you, to what's going on. And when you think about letting someone in, sometimes things sneak in or things come in that you're not aware of or that you're not ready for. So I'm gonna talk about a couple of doors that we're opening that we should close, that I have opened before, that I am close. Some I have closed, and a couple of them I'm still trying to close because, easier said than done. Okay, the door of unforgiveness. The door of unforgiveness is a state of mental and emotional distress that causes someone, I'm sorry, that occurs when someone does not forgive someone else that has wronged them. It is characterized by bitterness and a demand for restitution or punishment, which leads to negative health effects such as stress, increased depression, anxiety, social isolation. It does compromise your physical health due to the stress on your immune system. It can hinder your faith and your fellowship with God because a lot of times we blame God for a lot of stuff that go on in our life instead of ourselves. You don't forgive because of self righteousness and ungodly pride. And a lot of people don't. Because of their pride, they don't know how to forgive. The door of fear. That's that part. The door of fear. And I know that is a tough door to keep closed. It really is. The door of fear is an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain, or a threat of anticipation. You have to learn relaxation techniques. Fear triggers you into a fight or flight or freeze. Only way to relieve the fear is by feeling the pain. And that's a hard thing. I had to. You have to feel the pain of the fear because that it helps release it. You have to feel the pain and emotion that have become attached to the belief of the fear. By feeling the emotions, you are releasing the energy of the fear from your body because fear is stored in the stomach and the intestines. It causes digestive problems, pain in the gut, bloatedness, constipation, and even irritable bowel syndrome. That's just from fear. The door of disobedience. Oh, God, help me. I mean, not with something, but something, hey, I know. Everybody got to work on some stuff, right? The fear of the door of disobedience. Failure or refusal to obey rules and someone in authority. Fear causes mistrust and confusion, conflict, regret and guilt, discipline. It builds wall and is life altering. The issues for fear is blood pressure and sleeping patterns. Look at how those simple things are what keeps us sick and what keeps us grounded or keep us stuck. I talk about that. I think I've said that word several times. It keeps us there, like from moving on, from doing things that we should do, from praising God, from even reading the Bible and going to church anymore, from family functions, from gatherings. I mean, from being out with friends, from even simple things as going on the boardwalk, social isolation, from being social, but we need each other, and these are just a few. We can go on into the door of jealousy, the door of, you know what I mean? There are all kinds of things that we deal with as people that is hindering us from growing. And as long as we stay where we're at, we're going to stay hurt. We're going to stay in fear. We're going to stay being in disobedience. We're going to stay there if we don't move on, if we don't move forward, if we don't get it together. Sometimes the unforgiveness, that's why I say in the morning, that's why I start saying forgive, because God gives us a do-over. Every time we open our eyes, we have another chance to get some of those things in order, to get some of those things right. And stop blaming God for things that are going on in your life if you're the culprit. That's what the free will is about, because he's like, I got my hands off of that. You chose that. That was your choice, not mine. So don't be mad at him. Don't be mad at God, because God is not, he's not the author of confusion. He's, no. He doesn't give us a spirit of fear. If we line ourselves up with him, some of these things we'll start realizing. It'll be easier to forgive once your heart is good. Once you forgive yourself. Sometimes we can't forgive because we can't forgive ourselves for something that we have done, for wronging somebody else or doing something. We become ashamed and, like I say, prideful. I'm not gonna call them. They looked at me wrong. And sometimes the people don't even know that you're mad at them. Sometimes people don't even know they have to be forgiven. And then, like I say, the fear to me is the hardest thing, because everybody, I know he don't give us a spirit of fear, but that's a tough one. That's a tough one. And the disobedience, oh my goodness. Think we get away with something. We get away with nothing. Everything that we do and have done, we have to answer for. And we're going to answer for it. If we don't answer for it one way, we're going to answer for it another way. And a lot of times it's through our health. Look at the stuff that I say that goes on because of the fear. We're talking high blood pressure, irritable bowel syndrome. We're talking depression, all that stuff. These people are jumping out of windows because of depression. Sleeping is so important. All these things come upon us because we're refusing to do some of the things that we need to do as people, as children of God, as like just regular, The proof is in the pudding here. How many of y'all still sitting up there stressing about stuff? Stress kills. Pick up the phone, because sometimes you want to, and you miss whoever it is you're mad at or can't forgive. You miss them, unless you just really, really mad. Call them, talk to them. Stop fearing things that we don't even know. You don't know what's ahead. So how you gonna feel something you don't even know? And go ahead and start obeying. I'm talking to me too, as usual. I'm talking to myself. But if you feel like somebody needs to hear this, please share it. Please share it. I am attending Redeemer Love Fellowship Church. Dr. Alicia A. Oatman-Gasson is my overseer. We're located at 506 South Pomona Road, is in Galloway. We're on Facebook Live. We're on YouTube Live. If you want to, just join us. And keep those doors locked and closed. Don't get nobody the spirit key, especially the devil. Don't let them in. My name is Jennifer Brooks. I am your Southern Belle, and I am on the right road now. Don't forget to join me on Instagram, where I do, more motivational speaking and more inspiration. All right, thank you so much. Get ready to go to Sunday school. Y'all have a blessed day. Now you're here. God bless.